Coming to you over the crystalline AC 1s and zeros from their lofty studio way up on Cloud 9. It's Ruca, it's Dave, it's the Ruca and Dave Show. Yay!
Love that intro. Hey baby, go ahead and tweet it for everybody. Stand up. Say hi, Ruca.
Hello, hello.
Welcome to episode 119. 118. It's weird. So weird. Alright, let's turn this down a little bit. Huh? There we go. Well, fans, listeners, lovers. Woo! You guys helped us get to 100 likes on Facebook, and as promised, this is a live podcast. Our second live podcast from Mr. Tramps. Give it up for everybody at Mr. Tramps. Alfredo, the owner, the Rick Scott sister. You guys know what to do. Tipper. Tipper very well.
What, yeah, me.
You said hello, right?
I did.
We covered that?
Right.
Okay,
Yes.
so how was your weekend?
It was good.
What'd you do? Did you do anything yesterday besides help out at the PTO? Make sure
No.
you talk about
No PTOs.
There was no PTO yesterday? So you just chilled out?
I did. It was a good Saturday.
I was traipsing about the state with my dad, wondering if he was going to piss blood. So that's a win that he didn't piss blood. Because pissing blood is bad.
Kidney stone.
Yeah, he had a kidney stone, and I'm kind of grateful because it got me out of work this weekend. So that's kind of a narcissist thing to say.
Right.
Would that be narcissism, or just like all about me?
Just not nice.
Just not
It's not nice.
what you gonna do, right? Yeah. It was either that or I was gonna have to work,
Right.
and I didn't feel like working, so it was a win-win. Well, we got some topics to talk about, of course, because I did all the show prep. You want to talk about Iceland? That's the big thing.
No.
I think our buddy Brian over there is really excited to hear about Iceland news.
So no, my whole point was that we never heard about this peaceful revolution, but like you said last week, they elected the same people again. So there you go.
Yeah, so Iceland, 2008, everyone was suffering. Like all these old people don't have their 401ks, so they flooded our job market, and now we're all, well, fucked, right? But here's the deal. Iceland
Thanks,
said,
Obama.
yeah, right? So Iceland, they're like, you know what? We got fucked by our bankers. We're gonna throw them in jail for ripping us off. And the people, the politicians who supported them, we're gonna kick them out of office too, and we're gonna rewrite our constitution. And so they elected 25 people out of 900, I think, applicants or something like that, who have no political affiliation whatsoever, and they completely rewrote the Constitution, nationalized the banks, and started paying back the debts they owed. They were pulling themselves out. And this is an old article from April 2013, but the parties who got kicked out the first time are now back in power. So, yay! Fuck the people. Cheers.
Salute.
Salute. Fuck the people, right? Because at least they did something, though. At least they tried. Here we just talk about it on podcasts. Babe, you go to church, right?
Right.
All right, and I pretend to. So I found an article that I thought very interesting,
Okay.
and it's gonna piss you off. So of course we're gonna talk about it. Of course. All right, so check this out. The article is entitled "10 Women a Godly Christian Man Should Not Marry."
What?
Yeah. It's gonna be amazing.
Okay. Did you read this article?
I read most of it.
Oh.
I skimmed it. I got the highlights. I got the point.
Okay.
And okay, yes, I read it like a man. With one hand in my pants. Number one. Should we do it like 10 to 1 or 1 to 10? Doesn't matter. What do you think?
10 to 1. How about that?
10, that's the boring way. I have to scroll the way down, work my way back up. All right, fine. It's not bad starting down and working your way up, I guess.
So then the 10th one is
Yeah.
not as bad, but the number one is
I think it's just an
worse, right?
arbitrary. It's not like the top 10 list of shit you shouldn't marry. I think it's just like 10 things.
Okay.
The first one is the devotion-less woman. Is the woman having a regular daily devotion time with her God?
So you shouldn't marry that person?
No, if she doesn't do that, you shouldn't marry her.
Oh, got it.
So what are you doing on the hour commute?
What?
What do you do when you're commuting for 1 hour a day, 2 hours a day? Are you devoting your thoughts to God?
Oh, well, because I get really high blood pressure and I want to like scream at everybody. I started listening to the Christian channel.
Yeah. Does that count? Are you like meditating on the word of God? Are you meditating on the Levitical law? I mean, what are you doing?
Just trying to be happy, think happy thoughts because those people, they drive me crazy on 35.
Okay, that's a no. So that's one strike. Number 9.
I listen to Ruca and Dave show.
Number 9 is the career first woman. And this is what he says. I'm not going to read this thing because this dude doesn't know how to do a paragraph break. At least he knows punctuation. I want to clarify something here. This is nothing wrong with the woman who works, Acts 16:14. What's wrong is a woman who puts her career ahead of her family. Nah, you prefer to hang out and walk the dogs and watch us play Grand Theft Auto.
Son of a...
Right? So you only got one strike, so stay.
We have left in milk stuff, old recipe.
What else is that one say?
Guinness.
Anything Belgian.
If daycare is raising her grandchildren
But
while
dark?
she's working, then something is wrong.
It's Belgian.
Well, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh, hell no. Well, if that deadbeat husband motherfucker would pay his child support, man, daycare, motherfucker. She said, deadbeat parent, rather.
Right.
Number 8 is the wanderluster.
What's that?
I don't know, but he used to be punched in the face. There's nothing wrong with the occasional family vacation. There's something very wrong with the girl who regularly needs to be out of the home. The constant desire for new experiences, new places, new faces, and new forms of entertainment only serve to clearly manifest the fact that the woman has not found her resting time. Or maybe she just wants to learn some new shit, but no, let's keep the women stupid in the kitchen. Woo! Yeah! Fellas, if you got rust on that chain that binds your woman to the stove, get a new chain. Home Depot's having a sale. Keep them in the house. Okay, you like to travel, but you're not always out and about.
No.
Okay, still one strike against Ruca. One strike, y'all. The challenge.
I was thinking.
I know, right? I'm like 2 months, 3 months. What is it?
You already can't remember.
2 months. Almost 3 months too late, y'all. The childbirth avoider. Because overpopulation is just fine. Do not marry a woman who is not willing to have children of her own. In the Christian worldview, there is absolutely no room for 2 married, biological, capable human beings to remain intentionally childless. That was a sentence from this dude.
Wow.
But when you think about it, how many billions of people are on this planet? 30, 40, 50? Yeah, lots. We're like cancer on the world, on the planet. Really? No, we're parasitic.
Right.
We're a parasite.
Oh, but wait. Are we the ones that are causing global warming?
No. Thank God our Senate, our lawyers, our religious nutbag leadership in Capitol Hill has decided 51 to 49 that no, humanity is not the cause.
I thought this was about a list about getting married.
You know me, I can't stay focused.
Damn Obama!
I know. But maybe this fine Lone Star beer. Lone Star beer, the national beer of Texas, will help you stay focused on our mission here tonight.
Stay on target. Stay on target.
Excuse me, I need to pick up that. So yeah, if basically if the Bible says 2 fertile people need to be fucking a lot. So get to it. Get to it. The gossip / slanderer. Women may love to talk, but there's wisdom in looking for a woman who speaks with wisdom. Gossip and slander are not good things to have in your marriage. Desperate housewives makes desperate husbands. Quote. What? Okay. Sorry, he referenced the Bible verse. I was like,
Read ahead.
besides that, they learn to be idlers, going out from house to house, and not only idlers. but also gossip and everybody say what they should not. Nah.
Okay.
Ruca
Still
was
one
saying some
strike,
shit
right?
about you earlier.
Still one strike. Number 5, the immodest dresser. Strike 2. Number 4, the feminist. You believe equal rights for women?
Yes.
You believe in equal pay for women?
Yes.
You believe that they have the same constitutional rights as men?
Yes.
And you're a dirty, filthy feminist. Strike 2.
Yes.
Strike 3. She's out. She's out. I'm marrying a heathen. Number 3, the older woman. Strike 4.
Second half's gonna be cold.
Older women make good women. That's not the country song.
I do.
The divorcee. Strike 5. And number 1, the unbeliever. And you and I have such oddball views on the afterlife and spirituality that you're technically not a Christian. So that's strike 6. Damn! What did I marry? What kind of satanic doppelganger is sitting beside me right now? Oh my God, I'm so scared.
Right. This is what I married.
Strike.
Would you like to get in on that?
No, it was funny. It was entertaining.
Yeah?
Right?
Yes.
No, you don't have any opinions on this asshole? Speaking as my telling women what they need to be?
Oh, so you mean that's not what you were just being sarcastic?
No, I wasn't being sarcastic. That was the list.
Oh,
Now, my description of the list is maybe a little sarcastic.
right.
Just a little bit, but
No, that was funny.
that was fine. No. That's all I did for that. Now, we all know that Ruca is a feminist. Clap your hands if you're a feminist. Some people eating, some people guys are too scared because they don't know what to do.
I don't like labels.
Some people don't like labels. Okay, so fellas,
Yes.
I'm going to do a quiz. We're all going to do it together.
All right.
When I answer the question, if you agree, clap. All right? So I want to know if I'm a feminist, and HuffPost has the answer. I love HuffPost, BuzzFeed. Fuck you, Gawker. Okay, let's see here. Let's see what HuffPost has. A helpful quiz for men to determine whether they are feminists. Question 1. Do you believe that women are people? Seriously, clap. Seriously, clap.
They're gods.
Okay, that's 1. All right. Do you believe in the equality of all people regardless of their gender? All right. I got some blacklisted. Aaron, you're just staring at me, bro. All right. That's 2. 3. Do you believe that women should be paid equal wages for equal work? Damn. All right. Do you believe that women should be safe in their own homes when they walk down the street, regardless of how many machetes, baseball bats, and bowling knives they have in them?
Absolutely not.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
It's the last question. Do you hate men?
And the last question is, do you believe that sexual harassment is bad?
No way, sugar tits.
I think it's, now I do disagree with that question. I think it's just a thing, man. Like, deal with it. Because that goes back to my, look, I don't want to get into it.
This is sexy.
I'm getting like groan from her. I'm getting no feedback from y'all. I know this is not going to end well for Dave if I expound on this.
Do it.
But sexual harassment is kind of a bullshit thing, in my opinion.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude, because like a chick gets sexually harassed, right? Ooh, it's bad. Ooh, her boss showed him his dick or whatever. But she could turn around and seduce his ass and get a wage increase, and then he's a feminist, so it all wins. It doesn't matter. It's bullshit.
Oh,
It's
so
a
if she gets
bullshit.
a raise, then he's a feminist?
He's helped a woman gain equality in the workplace.
He's a champion.
Am I right?
Nice.
Oh, people are rubbing
Just
their
back down.
foreheads.
Next topic.
I think I see a flaming torch. All right.
Is that a gay slap?
So,
Is that Megan Peter?
Yeah.
Hey, come sign your name on this sheet of paper right here, and you can win a grand prize. And we love it.
Undisclosed origin.
It's an hour of misogyny.
Seriously, it's a
Bring it. Tesla.
and his beard. All right, so that's good. That's good. We're at 15 minutes. I've already burned through half the topics. That's a win, right? And don't worry, we got wrestling talk coming up.
Woo!
Yeah, bitches. All right, so.
yay.
Okay, so we determined that Dave's mostly a feminist. I shouldn't have married her. And the dudes in this room hate all the women in this room. So let's go on to something fun. And that fun thing is going to be how I discovered the meaning of life by watching Friends and playing GTA 5. You guys ready for this one? So my thoughts on the afterlife are not the fundamentalist Christian version. I don't think heaven is the end. I think death is the beginning. I think it's kind of like a conscious evolution, kind of like a butterfly. There's a caterpillar, he goes from the cocoon, cocoon is death, he comes back as a mariposa. That's Spanish for butterfly, motherfuckers. Ow! And then he floats on and does his own thing, right? Okay? That's just my personal point of view. I have nothing to back this shit up, except for GTA 5. Here's the deal.
And Jesus.
And Phoebe. But first things first, Phoebe's kind of my spirit animal. And the reason why is because no matter what kind of shit she goes through in her life, she keeps this rosy disposition. She's always happy. She's always, even when she's in a bad mood, it never lasts more than an episode. So that's pretty awesome. Not like that psychopath Rachel or that narcissist Ross. None of that, you know. So I was playing GTA 5 the other day, and I believe like the only reason why we're not aware of the multiverse is because our consciousness can only be in one body at one time. And I think GTA 5 proves that, right? Because on GTA 5 you can play up to 4 characters if you have an online account. Right? You can play 4 characters, right? You got Franklin, Trevor, Michael, and then whatever douchebag you made up to play online. Now, as you're playing one character, the other 3 characters are doing their thing, but you don't know what they're doing. Am I right? Brennan, am I right?
What's that? Yes.
Yeah, Meg. Right?
Yes.
Right? Everybody
Yes.
plays GTA 5, right? So that's how it is on a metaphysical level when we don't know what our doppelgangers in multiverse 34577 is doing because we're not consciously in their body until we switch over, but we can only do that when we're dead. So I think when we die, our consciousness just keeps hopping around until, I don't know, we go to heaven.
What if you only play story mode?
Hey, but even in story mode, you still can only play one character at a time. Even if you're all on the same mission, you can only be one character. You can flip between the characters, and while the other 2 guys are in the chopper and you're providing sniper support, those 2 dudes are still doing their own thing, trying not to die.
Is Jesus a sniper or a hooker?
No, God was the sniper in Navy SEALs.
Okay, so Jesus.
What if you're like
So
Mario
lost.
Brothers?
Okay, so here's so lost. Let me deal with Jesus and GTA 5. Oh, do you have any opinion on this?
Oh, no.
None? Anything?
Nothing.
What if you like
Nothing.
GTA 5?
None?
I just don't understand why you have to run over people.
Oh, hell no. I deserve it.
Hey, honk the horn first.
I'm not a monster.
I was playing she got me GTA 5 for PS4 for Christmas.
Well, it's her fault then.
I asked for it.
Does that make her God?
Here's what happened. She sits down with me and I'm playing. And I just happened to swerve a little too far to the right, and I just I just smear like 5-6 people. Well, they should have got out of my way, first of all.
Well, I shouldn't have been walking on that sidewalk.
Yeah, they should have been alive. What are you doing alive in my game? And she goes, oh my God, did they just run over that person? I said, yes, I did. She goes, are you playing a game? I said, yeah. She goes, oh, I thought it was a movie. She thought it was a movie. That's how good that game is. That's how beautiful it looks. That's pretty ballsy. That's pretty badass.
Okay, that's my part.
Maybe you should have married that game.
But then she's like, this is critiquing the game though. She's like, so you just robbed a convenience store in a helicopter? I said, yeah. She goes, why don't you get a job? Like, this is Grand Theft Auto, not get a job.
Not live.
Yeah, dude, what are you doing? Critiquing a game.
Right.
Crazy. Look, so what do you think about Phoebe though? Am I right about Phoebe?
No, I like
let's talk about it.
No, I like them.
So
Yeah, because you have a problem with Ross and Rachel too, don't you?
I like the show. Ross is annoying. And Rachel's Rachel. She's funny. She makes me laugh.
Rachel?
Yeah.
She's retarded.
Yes.
They
I
should be
say she
spayed and
was.
neutered. Like Bob Barker should use them as the, well, he's dead.
Right.
But they should reanimate Bob Barker and, you know.
She just doesn't make sense. Whenever Ross is happy, she wants to make him miserable.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, hey, listeners, check it out. You guys want to ask us a question during the podcast? Step up to the mic. Come on, man.
Step up, bitch.
What you got for us, dude?
I was curious if I could get your opinion on Seinfeld and Cheers. Since we're having a topical conversation.
Thanks, Mark.
I hate George. He's annoying.
George should be put on an island with Ross and Rachel. And they can do their dumb shit away from humanity.
I mean, let's be
Anyone.
I like Cheers.
Marry, fuck, kill friends.
Marry Phoebe, fuck Monica, and kill Ross. And then I'll keep Rachel in reserve. Yeah, I missed that. What was it?
What up, Joey?
Fuck Joey.
How you doing?
Like they try to pair them up, right? You have your like Ross and Rachel's a thing, Shannon the bomb and Monica's a thing, and then you're supposed to have this dumb couple, which is Phoebe and Joey, but Joey's legitimately stupid, and Phoebe's actually an intelligent person who's just naive. She's naive, like she didn't know the other died because her mom didn't tell her. So she was just ignorant of things. She's ignorant of things, but that doesn't make her stupid. Joey's willfully stupid. I think he's willfully stupid, so that I would kill Joey. Wait, do you want me to do like the 3 dudes and the 3 chicks? Do I fuck Mary kill all 6 of them?
Pick one of these.
Yes.
I'm just trying to elevate the dialogue.
Alright. I guess we could be playing Cards Against Humanity. Some of y'all got
Cards
that
Against
joke.
Humanity.
No, it's inside Big Smoker.
Alright, so there's that, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. What
Oh,
were
okay.
we talking
Oh,
about?
I guess I
You
went.
distracted me.
The multiverses and your video game.
Yeah, so like I said, I think Grand Theft Auto 5 justifies my concept of the afterlife. There, that's it. Consciousness and all that shit. Man, it sounded better in my head when I was thinking about it. It sounded much better when I was drinking whiskey the other day. Okay. It's time to talk wrestling.
Wrestling! Woo! Von Erichs!
Let me get a hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah! Woo!
So my buddy Peter, good Meg's Peter over there. He contacted me the other day and said, hey man, I got an extra ticket to SmackDown, you want to go? I'm like, yes.
Love you, Peter.
And Peter, come on up to the mic real quick. Come on up, bud. Come on up, because we're going to have a little, back and forth. And Brian, if you want to get in on this, step up to the mic too, okay, bud?
I'm right.
You sure?
I'm good.
You positive? I'm about to shit on Roman Reigns, bro.
Hey, okay,
Shit
I'm
all
right with
over
that.
him, like a big old,
I should leave the
I drank a
room.
milkshake shit.
You probably should.
All right.
Don't throw drinks, all right?
So Peter, we saw SmackDown, great seats, Meg, awesome seats by the way. And but we have issues with the direction that WWE is taking their brand with. Would you agree?
Oh yeah, totally. The PG era is dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
Attitude.
Yeah, get on up on. Don't be shy, dude. Don't be shy. You'll hear yourself, but you'll get used to it. Yeah. So it seems like the WWE wants to do 3 things at once, but they don't want to pick a direction. So they want to kind of go back to this character-based, like cartoonish type characters with like Fandango and that weird guy with all the groupies. Adam Rose. But then they want to keep it kind of Attitude Era with your other characters.
Like Ron Acker's a Starly Freak.
But then they turn around and they make it PG. So, like, I don't know what the fuck they're doing, man. And they need to pick a direction because they're trying to push Roman Reigns, this big giant Samoan motherfucker. And his only real move is a Superman punch. But, yeah, but the thing is like, he could... I mean, Cesaro does like wicked-ass European uppercuts on everybody from any direction at any time, but he's at the bottom of the card doing some bullshit. They got to group together with two jerk-offs. I don't know what to do, man. They need to fix that shit.
You're not a Tyson Kidd fan.
I don't care. I haven't seen enough of him. I mean, he had a pretty good match against those three black dudes. But
The New Day.
yeah, those guys. Yeah, because they got to do something with Kofi Kingston. Somehow he's still employed.
Well, he should be.
No, man, come on, man. Look, you got Dolph Ziggler again at the bottom of the card, right?
Yes.
Okay, that dude should at least be mid-card.
He should be the champion.
Actually, he should be headline. He should be like in the mix with the.
It's in the air.
Like if I were to pick the winner of the World Rumble tonight, or the last two would be Daniel Bryan and Dolph Ziggler. I think that would be a hell of a fucking. I think it's Dwayne's in there. Who?
He's in the venue as we speak. He's in Philly right now in the hotel with Alfredo.
Oh Jesus. Yeah, because. You
Oh my God, I don't care!
I feel like I found
I just gotta do more, dude. Yeah, I have to apply for that writer job though. Please do. I will.
Please apply for the writer job.
I'm gonna fix that shit. Thank you. I don't know. I just think the wrestling needs to be. They need to elevate the dialogue in wrestling. Man. That's all I'm saying.
some more indie
Right back
wrestling.
on me.
Yeah, put more indie wrestlers in.
Put more indie wrestling.
Yeah, absolutely.
We have plenty of good local indie wrestling.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
If you guys
Make
need
it
some
less
good
slow
local
around
indie
it.
wrestling, y'all need to get your asses to Inspire Pro Wrestling. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Or watch the UFC.
4 more years.
Yeah. Hey, man, what you got there? I haven't heard you before.
Ruca, what do you think about
What do you think
wrestling?
of wrestling? Sexy leather pants. What do you think of sexy leather pants and the Screw Squad?
I can listen to that style.
What do you want to talk about? Say something. Makeup.
When she would
I don't know.
when she would
Makeup.
oh my gosh, do you think he's okay?
Oh, I found a new product. It's for my in-between colors, and it's called Color Mark, and it's just like a little sponge, kind of covers up the little grays. It works well.
Okay, so that's
So
epic.
yeah.
Where did you find this color mark? Where?
It's at Ulta.
At Ulta?
Yeah, and it's awesome.
Would Walmart have a product like this?
Maybe, but yeah.
Or H&E Cosmetics department?
No, I haven't seen it.
What about Target?
Thank you.
Ulta.
Somebody asked a question.
Yeah, we need to question anybody. Okay, all right, back to wrestling talk.
So that was that everything on your?
I'm out of topics.
That was all your.
I'm literally out of topics. We can talk about American Sniper again, but
No.
What do you
I don't know.
what about have you guys talked on your podcast yet about the whole VFW anti-Muslim redneck protest outside the
In Garland, Texas? Yeah, we talked about those assholes. Those pseudo-patriotic fuckfaces.
really wonderfully educated, well-spoken gentleman?
Yeah, that dude was a jerk off. Okay, so as we all know, to recap, there was an anti-Muslim protest in Garland, Texas. Ow! Like, if you want to practice a Middle Eastern religion, you go to the Middle East. Jesus is for America. Yeah, but Christianity is a Middle Eastern religion, so go fuck yourself.
There you go.
And you guys are a bunch of dickheads, fake-ass bikers, and you're false patriots, so go fuck yourself again. You're not supporting the troops. You're assholes. So get in your big rig trucks or whatever you live, King Ranch Fords or whatever, and go drive off a cliff and kill yourselves and rid humanity of your
Ignorance.
fucking cancer that is your brain. That was a good rant. Was that good rant? You want to translate what the fuck I just said? Huh? We got any more questions? Seriously, we're at 30 minutes here. Okay, man.
When am I I gonna get invited to a family egg roast? Or excited with that?
Yeah, so,
I
yeah,
don't know. I don't know what we have coming up next.
And he provides the barbecue.
Easter.
Easter?
It's going to be Easter.
Maybe? Maybe.
Jesus loves pig.
Jews love pigs.
This is a serious topic, but I would actually be interested. No, I like to squat like this.
Okay.
I would be interested in your opinion overall on the outrage of the American Sniper movie as someone who is, like, the only opinion I trust on that topic is actually somebody who served, and you did, so I would be interested in hearing your feelings, just not necessarily about the movie or about him himself, but about some of the conversations surrounding him.
Brouhaha.
Here we go. All right. Keep it moving. Meaty subjects.
Okay, so here we go. Okay, this is interesting. It's not as entertaining, but I'll dip into this, all right? As a vet, and as the whole topic of the movie became political and became polarized, if you don't like this movie, you're not a patriot or whatever. Or the other extreme was like, oh, if you support this movie, you support baby killers and all that stuff. Chill out, man. It's a movie, okay? It's a dramatization of a book that was allegedly exaggerated a little bit, right? We can all agree that it was a little exaggerated. I doubt he was sniping motherfuckers at the Superdome. I don't know. I wasn't there. Did the guy do a good thing protecting his soldiers? That was his job? Yeah, he did. He did his job. But what I did like about it was the fact that it showed the attitude of it showed the soldiers' attitude and the country's attitude towards the conflict as it wore on. If you've seen the movie, you notice after the first tour, or during the first tour, it was like, rah, rah, hoorah, yeah, kill them all, whatever, And then, but as it wore on, even the soldiers were like, fuck, dude, this is getting crazy and crazy. And even here stateside, people were like, shit, man, when's this shit gonna end now? Seriously, we used to like 6-month wars and shit. What's going on? And but to politicize it like the way Dean Cain did and threatened to beat up Michael Moore and
fuck Dean Cain!
Seth Rogen. Seth Rogen. But fuck you, Dean Cain. You weren't in the fucking military. Go fuck yourself. You're one of those false patriot pseudo redneck motherfuckers. You beat your wife and shit. Your chick or whatever. So fuck you, dude. And please tell Dean Cain I said this. I'd like to chat with him.
Fuck Dean Cain!
Fucker. I'll borrow Lala's baseball bat.
Or with the spikes.
Uncle Louie.
It's ridiculous though. It's ridiculous that everything has to be politicized. It's their team versus our team, and it's almost become like a tribal culture in our country, left and right. There is no middle. No one seems to want to negotiate and compromise and move this country forward. It's almost like the last episode, we were talking about Boko Haram and the genocide and the tribal culture of African countries and stuff. And that's how it's becoming in our country, though it's not violent necessarily, but it is when it comes to rhetoric and policies and stuff. If you looked at if anybody caught glimpses of the State of the Union address, you had the president up there saying, yeah, this is better, this is better, this is this, that, this is that stat compared to last year, the year before, and all that. And then, like, everyone was clapping for him except for the other team. And if you looked at John Boner, he's back there with his pink tie, his pink face, looking like he got a dildo in his ass. But what does that do for us, though? What is this left, right, this extremism in our country? What is it really? How does it benefit us as a country? How does it benefit us as a culture? I look across this room. We got multiple races and multiple genders. Okay, 2 genders. And we got all kinds of walks of life. We got people. Okay, most of the got beards, but we got one guy. We got a couple of guys with beards, And we just need to come together and work together to move our country forward. If we can't do that, we're just going to sit and idle while the world passes us by, and it's a shame. And as a vet who served this country in Korea, I admit it. I mean, I wasn't a desert soldier. I didn't go to the desert. So, like, I defer to Adam Wolf. I defer to my brother. I defer to Dan Elder, even those guys who've been in the desert, who's been in some serious combat shit.
I'd never defer to somebody that has a podcast that's that horrible.
God, I wish you were on mic when you said that.
Hey,
Yeah, that's my opinion on it. Look, take it for what it is. It's a movie. Is it a well-made movie? Yeah, except for the fake baby, it's a pretty good movie. You know what I'm saying? Just like I enjoyed Lone Survivor, just like I enjoyed the Hurt Locker, I enjoyed those movies because I'm from kind of within that military culture a little bit, the wall busting stuff. I really enjoyed watching Generation Kill on HBO. That miniseries was badass. I really did because it just dealt with the idiosyncrasies of being the small group of people who are literally your family for up to a year and so on. And I experienced that when I was in Korea. You know? Wow, you got a question?
Well, first of all, for those of you playing at home, I believe Haley just said he would never defer to a person with a podcast that horrible. So, if you didn't hear it.
Yeah, I heard that.
My question is, I think it's funny with the whole offendagencia and everyone's like America and
Fuck
you know,
yeah!
And if you're not behind this sniper movie, you're against America. Yet simultaneously, I feel like we're raising generations of fucking pussies.
Oh, absolutely.
Just fucking pussy, no coping mechanism motherfuckers who want to say oh, we've got to get behind this sniper movie, but if you so much as call them a bad word or a name, they hide and just like, oh, I'm bullied. How do you resolve that?
You're asking Dad?
Hey, don't you have your own podcast?
We don't talk about anything worth listening to.
That's not a bad moment.
I must say,
Not true. Not true.
those two people that are amazing.
You better let Ruca handle that one.
Yeah.
No, go for it.
What do you mean? Like,
Well, how do you handle a bunch of pussies? We're growing we're raising motherfuckers. How do you
Damn.
no, I mean, I have a son, and I want him to grow up to be a good man and
He's awesome.
honest, and but of course I do want him to be, a man as well, strong and defend women and defend his country. I get that. I would love for him, to do that. But what do I do? I mean, show him movies.
Like, how do you, like communist friends, they're raised in a culture where, like, you can't play Red Rover no more because you might hurt somebody's feelings and shit. Everyone gets surprised, right?
Right.
Like that for shit. Like, we need to have winners and losers, man. They gotta learn to take their licks, and if they don't like being the loser, then you fucking get better or don't play at all.
Thank you.
Right.
Oh, hey, yeah. Fuck.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, just look. I'm not one to dwell on the good old days, because I fucking love the internet. But I think that there's some things culturally we need to do, and part of that is have winners and fucking losers.
Yep.
And when your kid doesn't win the fucking Little League game because he fucking missed that third base throw or whatever, and that kid stole home and shit, well, guess what, dude? Next time, catch the fucking ball. Get better.
Yeah.
Wait, we don't get a trophy for being here?
No, we have losers. That's why we're
You guys got.
Oh, alcohol.
What's
win-win, player.
You get an opportunity to win an amazing raffle prize.
So we do get a trophy for being
And if you haven't written your name
Holy
down
shit.
in the raffle, go ahead and write your name down. We got pieces of paper up here. Give it to me. Seriously. And then we'll pull the raffle at the end of the show. Eric, for reals.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll wait a minute.
Okay.
Write your name.
I want to be the last
What's
one
your
to
name,
go.
goddammit?
So, but seriously, I think that what we need to do is we need to establish winners and losers. And I don't mean it like in a nefarious type of
I
like,
know.
I
What
hosted
camp
and
I
cheated
follow.
type of winner. I'm talking about honest to God, competitive. We need to foster competition. I think that's one thing that we can do is
Can we
foster
get scarlet
competition.
letters, big W's and L's?
Ah, you don't even need. Oh, man.
There we go with those labels.
Here we go with the label. We're trying not to label it, but we're trying to. No, I'm just
I
kidding.
never wanted to know.
I don't know. That's my answer to it. Foster legit competition amongst kids, and I think that would be a start, at least a start. Do we have any more questions, please?
Yeah.
How you thought I was asking a question?
That's a good question. I was on.
Please, step to the mic.
Hi, big fan. In episode 32, you referred to the Jewish people as a plague on society. As the descendant of a German Jew, I would like to know how you can defend that, and also how you were able to tie it in with the Han Chinese and their eventual downfall at the hands of the Jinshu and some Chinese. Thank you.
That's pretty good. Why did you say Jewish people
Dave's
were
finally
part of
quiet.
society?
I don't call people names, you do.
Alright, let me see what I can do here about this. Okay, first of all, they killed Jesus. So there's that. And then, of course, God punished them and kicked them out of their country. So they ended up in China. And, of course, they tried to run the banks and shit. And, of course, the Chinese got fucked because of their bad financial decisions, which benefited the Jews for long. So there's your answer. Is that good? Did that work?
Got a couple shots for you.
Oh!
Shots! Shot!
Thank you, sir.
Succumb to the peer pressure.
Excellent.
That's a Jameson, and that is something called the juice box, which tastes just like a high C.
A juice box.
Hey, cheers! Everybody, cheers!
Cheers!
Thank you guys for coming out. Cheers! I know this has been a little wonky today because no one likes wrestling, but hey, cheers!
Put it down.
Get it!
That's
Get it
beautiful.
down.
King of the juice box!
King of the juice box.
Let's
King of the Jewish question, CJ. Captain Midnight. Yeah, we have a celebrity in our midst. Captain Midnight. Captain of the High Keys, CJ Morgan. If you're a fan of his, you're his seaman. So, seriously, this dude's a miracle worker on social media. He created a couple of games. Most of us here are fans of the Dudley and Bob Morning Show, except for some Bobby Bones nerds over there in the corner. Hey, to each their own. That guy's gotta get paid somehow. Anyway, but CJ got a sweet job. He's handling their social media, their blogging and all that. And he's created some cool, funny ass games and content, and even our own Brendan Strickland. Brendan, raise your hand. Everyone give Brendan a round of applause for that Hitler grant. That's several months ago last year. That thing was hilarious. I still watch it while I jerk off at night. It's pretty cool. Thank you for that.
Nice. Visual.
Left-handed, the stranger. See my hand a little bit. I make Ruca look lovely into my eyes. Eye contact. How gross can you
Jerk
get?
off this month.
Yeah, this has nothing on
What are you
podcast.
talking about?
Oh yeah.
She never knows what I'm talking about.
Japanese?
What?
China, Japanese, you know.
She called you a Jap.
Oh, okay, yes, right, all right, okay.
This room has become very racially intolerant.
I feel like we should just delete this audio.
You have to
Well,
dump
at
the
least
whole
this was
line.
recording correctly.
Just cut it
The
down.
last episode was a hot mess, and I about headbutted the wall trying to get that thing recorded. This is going very smooth
Right.
with awesome content
Yes.
that Ruca helped with. You gotta say something. Hey, oh wait, let's give her congratulations. She paid off her car this month. They won't
It's starting to
walk.
fall apart now.
Well, they make funny noises and they scare white people, so it's great.
Yeah.
Find something to talk about. We did the German thing. Remember the German video?
Oh, right.
Okay, we did that.
Right.
How's Tommy's sex life?
Oh!
Speaking of Japanese.
I believe he's dating Rosie Coleman or Five Sisters.
What?
I can't
Mama's got
confirm, I
claws
can't even confirm nor
now,
deny
son.
that, so.
All I know is that
What are you
socks
talking
are
about?
scarce.
Dude, he's 13.
Oh, do you mean like that in his bathroom? There's like all this toilet paper everywhere. I'm like, he goes through toilet paper rolls like.
I know, it's crazy.
There you go.
That's so weird. I wonder where all the toilet paper goes.
I don't understand.
It's insane.
Those run so much.
Is that what it is? What you guys were just talking about? Because
Look, you can either have crusty socks or you can have used up toilet paper. And believe me, the toilet paper is way easy to clean up with.
Paper's the door's bathroom.
Now make sure it's not
You
the
would
kind
know
that,
you've been married for 3
make
months.
sure you don't buy the kind that leaves like little
Hashtag
pieces
paper
on it.
mache cock.
All right. Speaking of toilet paper, Val's got a question. I don't know why that was a segue. Here you go.
Thank you. I think this is a topic that is important to a lot of people in this room, but I want to hear your opinions about deflated balls.
Okay, so did you hear about that?
no.
Deflating balls? Okay, so the Patriots were accused of deflating balls by like 2 pounds per square inch or whatever. Not that it mattered because the Colts suck so fucking bad.
Oh, this is football, right?
Yeah, it's
That's not what Val's talking about.
just checked that. Cool, bro. You want to fight? All right, Mr. Tramps,
Oh,
man.
yeah, no.
Mr. Tramps, a fine drinking and dining establishment on 183. In front of the top, just south of Golden Road. Facing the frontage road. What is this, research? Is that research?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay.
Oh yeah, 183/frontage road, which is research, so. You know, that's the good thing about us. At least we know what part of 183 the book is on. Is it Ed Bluestein? Is it research? Is it Anderson? I don't know. No? Well, no.
Okay.
That's where you would put it.
Right.
No, I love this place. This is our second live podcast from here. Alfredo got the lights on us. We're doing a live feed with a 10-second delay. So eventually we'll see myself pointing.
What are you gonna dump?
No, there's no dumps. We don't dump.
No dumps here.
We just
Why you go through the toilet paper?
we just do it live. Aaron, come up to the mic one more time. I got a question for you.
Oh, I hope it's toilet paper related.
It is.
Turn the tables.
So, in
Yes, sir.
what did young Aaron do? Was it socks? Was it toilet paper?
Your mom.
His mom's pretty hot.
You ever seen
I'm not
this?
pretty old. I can't remember back that far, but obviously it was something because I know I wasn't not doing that.
Okay,
Well, that was the question I came
Aaron, we're about the same age, right? Late 30s?
Yeah.
Right, mid-late 30s? So what was your preference? Was it your dad's stash? Was it the JCPenney catalog, winter edition, with all the Valentine's Day lingerie, or the Sears catalog? With the
It was my
long-
grandfather's Playboy subscription.
What? Really?
He was a very old man. That's why I aspired to.
So you never had to mess with the, like the maternity bras and
There was no
Sears?
internet back then. There's regular bras in there. Why is he just looking at the maternity bras?
No, you're taking suckers down, man, and so a little more fresh, man.
Okay, guys,
Like this much.
Is
In
your dad
addition
especially
to a lot of Kleenex, have you noticed like
you guys-
magazines
You guys
disappearing?
are freaking me out. I cannot believe
What do you
my
think he's
son
doing
that
right
way.
now?
Is he home alone?
He's got a.
I'd get him to a breeze and Clorox.
Hey, Dave, you
Call before you get home. Give a warning.
Knock. Just knock, man. Just knock first. Knock. 30 seconds.
Ring the doorbell. Let them know you're there.
Oh my God.
Well, babe, what are you gonna do when you eventually walk in on him with a chick?
Oh my God.
When that inevitability occurs, what are you gonna do?
Well, I mean, I think, okay, so he's 13, I think for sure we're gonna have to have the talk, right?
The what?
Well, I think he's already had the talk with his
He's already
dad.
studied human
I know, but,
reproductivity in
okay,
school.
so
man.
then maybe we need to start getting the condoms then. I just want him to be responsible.
He'll make balloons. Tell him to pull out.
What is the pull-up method?
Catch and release.
It's releasing
Just
cats.
tell him don't get Just tell him not to aim for the face and he'll be okay.
I don't want to think about this. Is it really 13? 14?
You can't get pregnant. The
10.
It's
First when you walk in, it's like somebody punched you in the gut. You're just like,
What are you gonna do? Don't look at me.
Call her parents and yell.
You gonna call his parents? Oh, call her parents. Your little daughter deflowered my boy. She's a predator.
you're
And his
just
history
like that.
teacher. God damn it.
All right.
Jill, you know what she looks like. All right.
didn't answer Val's question about the
Thank you.
balls.
Ball guys eat
Deflated balls?
Right. What's your take on it?
The whole NFL is a scam. It's a hustle. It's better written than the WWE, but it's still a lie. It's all a fucking lie. It's a lie to distract us from the government fucking us on a daily basis, and they especially do it in the fall. No, it's bullshit. No one gives a fuck. The last 3 weeks of the playoff season was bullshit. Dallas robbed Detroit. Green Bay robbed Dallas. Deflated balls helped the Patriots win by even bigger margin than they would have won with anyway. Who gives a fuck? It's just entertainment. It's all a lie. It's just entertainment. If you bet on it, you might as well bet on pro wrestling. Roman Reigns wins the Royal Rumble. Wow.
Well, I'm looking forward to the commercials next weekend.
Okay, Bob Fonseca. Seriously, they're not even good anymore. They're not even good. Like, oh, the Budweiser makes you cry. Ooh. Who's even playing halftime? Anybody?
The Puppy Bowl.
Katy Perry.
Puppy Bowl.
The Puppy Bowl.
Puppy Bowl? On what? This Animal Planet?
Animal Planet?
And fuck Animal Planet. Meerkat, Meadow, whatever. Meerkat, whatever. That's supposed to on in this
Oh, shut up.
Uh-oh, we got a question
You're going to be like,
from
oh,
Brittany.
my God.
Does anybody else remember the good old days when they would have like Beavis and Butthead during halftime?
Yes!
Yeah! On TV, back when they played.
Back in my day!
I'm just kidding. I know they tried to bring it back in 2011, and
I thought it was last year.
Did it work?
No.
Was it a thing?
It introduced me to Skrillex.
Oh,
Kids
God.
don't smoke weed these days no more.
Speaking of which, did anybody bring this woman some brownies?
I'm not
We need to give her some brownies.
Oh, I thought you had some.
I'm on it.
No, man. Make this woman some brownies. It's got to be good chocolate, she says.
Next live podcast.
Next live podcast.
Man, you're getting Duncan Hines.
Nice.
Oh dear, look at the time. It's time for listener feedback. Please, babe, say something, anything, while I get this ready.
Let's get in on fact.
That's not saying
Gossip
anything.
about
brownies.
Whatever that is.
Oh, I have.
Let's hear about what you want Dave to do around the house.
Yeah!
Oh,
If you
yeah.
have any problems with Dave, just tell us.
Does he ever do dishes? Does Dave do dishes?
Yes.
Dave does dishes.
Does Dave
laundry.
pick up the
Dave
toilet
can
paper
cook
out of the
sometimes.
bathroom?
But not all the time.
Dave will not
Sometimes.
repair the back door though.
Oh, hey.
And the dog that chewed on it.
Does Dave repair washing machines?
And he does.
Dave is very good at repairing dryers too, by the way.
Dave comes to my
Dryers.
house, fix my washer
He
and
couldn't
dryer.
do the washer, but he got the dryer.
Does he ever just show up at the door with like a wrench?
Yeah.
That's all.
Just a tool belt. Just a
I
tool
don't know,
belt.
I'll just ask how Dave sleeps at night.
Skid marks?
Oh, he went.
Yeah, I've been grocery shopping a
Yeah,
couple
he
of
did.
times.
Boxers or Braves?
Hey, remember, nothing, dude. Hey,
And go!
So what's Dave's method? Toilet paper or socks?
vagina.
Yeah! It's a flashlight.
Vagina.
Remember back in the day when
Vagina.
Remember that in the mid-90s when gas was 99 cents and shit? It cost us a C note.
Hashtag old.
Hashtag old. Oh, here we are.
And you
Got
got
it,
a
finally.
chunk of friends.
Thank God. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Well, since we've only been 2 days since we posted the last podcast,
Right.
we haven't had that much listener feedback. But, of course, our good fact checker, Val. Val, stand up.
Again?
Yeah, stand up, Val. Give Val a round of applause. Thank you, Val. And Summer here at Friends always listening. All y'all guys, thank you so much for listening to us. Seriously, we really appreciate it. Thank you for giving us 100 likes. And the one person bitching about us not having a live podcast yet because she helped get us 100 likes ain't even here, Vampira.
Way to go, Vampira!
No, things happen. Things happen. Life happens. Vito couldn't make it. He has a little daughter, unfortunately. My sister couldn't make it.
He's got a little thing.
She doesn't like
Clay, or she doesn't like me.
Oh,
No, so things happen. Life happens. I was wondering what if we could even be here because I didn't know what the status on my dad was, you know what I mean? But hey, things work out, right? So anyway, fact check number 1 from Super Meowie, Val. At Ruca Day, your podcast sounded just as good out of state as when I listened from home. Looking forward to the live show. Aw, thank you. So you did get off that LA freeway without getting killed or caught. That's pretty awesome. No one gets my Jerry Jones Walker reference? No one? All right. Yeah. Fact check number 2. Same person. I don't even follow football, but I knew last year's Super Bowl was also featured Seattle, and they won. We didn't know who won last year's Super Bowl because no one gives a shit because it's all a lie. It's all a lie. Ask Alex Jones. He'll tell you. Gladiatorial, blah, blah, blah. Distractions, blah, blah, blah. Oh.
I got the papers to prove it.
Fact check number 3. Kudos to Ruca for her burn about Dave getting plastic surgery on Ruca and Dave hookup. And it was a good, you know what, I was impressed by that because you don't really listen to the morning show we all listen to. You listen to Christian radio. That's pretty good. God damn it, what's wrong with you? When I did my radio run screen, that was the worst show in the history of anything ever put on the radio ever, and that includes Hitler's propaganda.
They're happy. They're happy people.
They're
I need
fucking
happy people.
retarded.
At least they have soul.
Nobody's happy. They're fucking retarded. It's a lie. They're like the Patriots of the... No, it's a fucking lie. The NFL of radio.
They betrayed JB and Sandy.
I like JB and Sandy. They weren't bad.
They were my...
No, they like to do parody songs. I'm not into that.
Don't say the R word, Dave. You'll have to dump this whole podcast.
No, I don't know shit. Freedom of expression, freedom of speech. My fist is raised with a pin in it because Charlie Hebdo. Sorry about that. It was just happened. I happened to grab it. All right, so that's it. We're done. We're at an hour. Hey, but first we have a giveaway. So if you have not put your name in the raffle, if you want to win this awesome gift bag of Dave's failed punch office party and a special prize, X-Force number 1, created by Rob Liefeld, who can't draw for shit. Put your name in the hat. Seriously, fill it out, and if your guys are good, we're going to draw. I'm going to count down from 10. 9. I'll do it wrestling style, so I'll give 10 minutes to the record. 8.
Well, that hat's easy 10.
7. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. All right. Wait. Okay, I'm going to shake it. I'm going to shake up the hat. You're going to shake, babe. You've been so vocal and so loud tonight. So
right. This is all about you, remember?
Oh, Jesus. Who got top billing? Who has top billing? Because I remember Aaron saying, Ruca and who? Right, exactly.
If CJ Morgan wins, fuck this show.
If CJ Morgan wins, we are faker than the NFL.
But it's going to fuck home right now. We're talking about how bad this was.
Miles.
Jeremy?
Jeremy.
Jeremy and
double-sided bill.
Deb. Jeremy and Deb are friends with Lala and
Radio
Val, right?
Tata's
supporter. Hey, go through there and tell them what you want, man. Tell them what you want.
We got a badass X-Force comic book here.
Yep, X-Force number 1.
It's pretty sweet. And, candy corn.
Yeah, you did. Candy corn.
Candy corn.
Most badass of all the candy corns.
This looks like the real prize right here.
Yeah.
What do we got here? Astroglide.
The Punch Office Comedy Party and make it funny. And I thought, what's the two weirdest things I could possibly put in a bag? And it's lube and candy corn. And then I leave it at the house like a dumbass. So it's been sitting there since Christmas. So don't worry, I think cockroaches, Twinkies, and candy corn will survive the nuclear holocaust. So you should be good on that. All right, well, Ruca, how can they find you on Twitter?
At Famous Ruca.
All right. That's good. Got it. How can they find us on Twitter?
At Ruca_Dave.
Damn it, it's just not funny anymore. She used to fuck it up real bad. Like, really bad. This is where she's at most of the time. And how can they find us on Facebook?
/RucaDave.
That's right. And if you want to find us on the internet, it's RucaDave.com. Of course, you all know this, but for people who aren't here and still listening somehow. We're also on Stitcher, we're on iTunes, and we are on Yelp. Leave us a review, please. Love us, hate us. I don't really give a shit. I just want the attention. Please.
He does care.
No, really, I would love a funny bad review. That would be amazing. And anyway, if you want to follow me on Twitter, I'm at LDavidThomas, and I also write for Austin.com, and I write for ComedyWham.com. My next Comedy Wham article is about Katie Pindra and her new web show with Dustin Zvalik with Voltaic Video. They got this web show going on, and they're having that fell. They're having a premiere at the Highball on February 15th. So you should check that out, obviously. And thank you guys for coming out. Let's get a round of applause for you.
All right, yeah.
Let's get a round of applause for our work staff. Let's get a round of applause for Alfredo, owner of Mr. Tramps. And motherfucking Austin, Texas. Say good night, Ruca.
Good night.
Arrivederci.
Fade to black.